And of course, it's always the stupid little stuff that halts the whole project. Now, on top of this would sit the cylinder head and the pistons right in there. This stuff you see on the inside is assembly lube. And of course, it's always better to use more than less of it. Just so when you start it up for the first time, you don't get that dry start and put premature wear on it right out of the gate. So, what's holding it up now is on this head here, this bolt hole and that one right there have alignment dowels. So when you put the next piece on, it sits perfectly centered and straight and flush, and everything lines up just right. So there's no issues with, anything at all going on, because you have the piston going up and down really fast. You got this chain spinning really fast. You got a bunch of things that have to line up perfectly with a lot of movement and a lot of motion in there, and you can't have any playing at all. So if I were to just be a lazy hack and skip the alignment dowels and just put the bolts on, I maybe could get away with that for a little bit, but eventually it would shift and things just wouldn't go very well. I'd probably end up biting up the chain, or something else would happen, and it'd have to be rebuilt again. So alignment dowels aren't that expensive. Unfortunately, I have this piece on already, otherwise I'd show you what they look like. There's two that go between this jug here and the crankcase, and then there's two that go between the jug and the head of it, and they just make sure everything is perfectly in sync, in line. No room for any play, no room for anything at all to happen that shouldn't happen. So until I get some pins, there's not a whole lot I can do with this. There's the camshafts, tensioner, some other fun parts, but yeah, always the stupid little things.